This was probably the best baseball season I've ever had.
He was always competitive.
He plays so hard.
He's got speed, he's got quickness, he's got agility, he's got it all. It's big league arm strength right now at this age.
There's only one problem with Konnor. I can't keep up with his arm.
For a guy to have the type of skill set he has is very, very rare.
He wants to be the best, he knows what it takes to be the best, and that's what he's pursuing.
My name's Konnor Griffin, and I play baseball. I got into baseball when I was about 5 or 6 years old, playing t-ball, and my dad getting me in the sport and been playing it ever since. Baseball kind of runs in the family. My older brother and my little brother, they both play baseball. I started pitching when I was about 10 years old. What I love most about pitching is just controlling the game and just being that guy on the mound, and just the pace of the game just goes by what you do. My greatest skill on the baseball field is probably my speed, because I can track down fly balls in the outfield, and then I can make any play close, like on a slow ground ball. I've always kind of thrown hard. I throw 92 to 93, and I've topped out at 95. The way I stay motivated is by bringing the game back to when I was a little kid and it being a kid's game. Having fun and just playing every game like it's my last.
All right, here we go, let's get loose. He's ready to be at the next level. He's a five-tool player. He can do it all. He also has exceptional power at the plate. He can throw, he can hit for contact, he can hit for power. Very good. Really good barrel path, way to stay down on the turn.
I work with Josh Money. He really helps me figure out hitting from a mental standpoint, trying to help me take pitches just one pitch at a time.
When we practice with Konnor, we have him put on the core velo belt, has a bungee cord attached to the back of it. That helps him get warmed up and loose. Is that resisting you good enough?
Yeah, that's good.
And then we'll go into our tee work, and usually what I do with that is I'll move it around all over the place on him. I'll put it outside, inside, and we'll work on different depths. We'll work with the heavy balls, good direction, good posture. It's nice.
His talent was incredible at such a young age, but a lot of kids that age, you see kind of an awkward phase where their body hadn't caught up with their ability. That never happened with him. Konnor is hungry and humble, and I think honestly that's his greatest asset.
He's more team driven than he is individually driven, and that's probably the most impressive things to me, because he cares more about his teammates than he does about himself. I think Konnor's drive and passion is what really stands out. He's not afraid to miss something because he's trying to reach his ultimate goal, and it's not always easy for a 15, 16-year-old kid to give up something. That's what really makes him successful.
He has all the tools he needs to already go to the next level, but bigger and brighter things are in his future.
Honestly, I think we put a ball in his hand when he came out of the womb.
The competitive fire that he had at a young age was evident. It wasn't just having fun playing it, he wanted to win.
He is always the dirtiest one that comes off the field. It's just fun to see somebody who loves the game and has a passion for the game play like he does.
The greatest thing that I see out of him as a player is just how hard he plays. And Konnor's really talented, but people always recognize him because of his effort and his energy, the respect that he has for the game of baseball, and that's something that we as parents are really proud of.
I've played basketball since I was a little kid. We got a basketball court outside, and we're always competing against each other, just me and my brothers. We're gonna play a game of pig, so you go first. You gotta pee. 1 foot. PI. Game over. Game time. So this was my first year, this past year, playing up on the varsity team. I was a young guy at prep. They all took me under their wing, and they trusted me to be on the team with them, and it was just amazing. It was a heck of a season we had.
I knew that he was going to be a leader. What makes Konnor so unique is his big frame and his ability to be able to adapt to his body, and him knowing what he can do at the plate as well in the field. On the mound is a big thing for him. Me and him kind of just came together and we led the team. Knowing that I have somebody that I can trust and in the field with me is really special.
What Konnor's taught me the most in the athletic side of things especially is that it's okay to fail because you can always come back and make up for it and work hard the next time out. How he handles other people is just wisdom beyond his years. You can be a great athlete and be humble and treat people kindly.
This is where I keep all my trophies or awards. I have the Perfect Game Development 5-tool award that I got this past year. I got the most outstanding player this year on my Jackson Prep. I'm really proud of that one. My most memorable trophy is my 13U Select Fest Home Run Derby Champion trophy, and it's my favorite. I didn't really expect to go and win the Home Run Derby, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. Over here I got my 2 gloves. This is my Perfect Game Select Fest glove that we got to customize. And then when I play infield and pitch, I use this glove right here. I got a lot of neat wood bats. I like to swing Marucci and the donut bat. It's probably one of my favorites. It's a really cool type of bat. When I use a metal bat, I use the Easton, the B5. This is one of my favorite bats to swing. On this side of the room, I have my USA jersey and my 14U Select Fest jersey. This USA jersey right here, it's just an honor to receive this after making the 15U national team. That's one of the biggest achievements I've had. Some challenges I faced this past season is I actually got hurt running track right before playoffs started for high school baseball. That was kind of a bummer, but I just took the time to let my body rest. By that time, I came back in playoffs. It kind of just all worked out. I was able to overcome that challenge by having a family that supports me. They push me to keep working. I don't know if I could have done it mentally without their support. One of my proudest moments is probably making Team USA, the 15U team. It's an honor to play for Team USA, and only 15 kids got selected out of the whole country. That was a really good experience for me though, because it just really helped me become a better player.
It's a journey. I mean, it is. There's really no playbook. There's no book on this, how it works and how it goes, because it changes constantly with the draft and college and everything else.
I've decided that I'm going to reclass to the class of 2024, and I'm doing that just so I can help get on college campus earlier. This upcoming fall, I can start taking visits. It's going to help with that process of choosing a college.
I believe that my experience in the college level has been able to help guide him through this whole process.
There's always the end goal of getting to the pros, but right now I'm taking it one step at a time. I want to be remembered by being a good baseball player, but also being a humble baseball player. Some of my goals for next year is to make the 18U national team. I just want to compete and just show the coaches that I can be on that team. Also, just to win another state championship with my Jackson Prep baseball team. That would make 6 in a row, so that would be a pretty cool accomplishment to do. No days off means to me that you're putting in the work every single day, especially when no one's watching. You can always work hard if there's people around watching you, but it's the little things you do. Thanks everyone for watching my video. If you want to see more stories like mine, make sure you like and subscribe. That's one of my... See, I don't do layups. You don't do layups when you can dunk.